All right, everybody. It is 9 o'clock on the dot, sharp. I'm always, well, I won't say always on time, but when I say something, I'm gonna try to do it. So, basically, every Friday, I'm gonna try to go live at 9 p.m. Central Time. So that's gonna be what I'm gonna try to do. So I'm saying 90 to 99% of the time, I'm going to be going live at at 9 o'clock. So at 9 p.m. Central Time, that will be my goal every Friday. Hey, Sherry, and guess what? You are the first one in the room. I got one of my favorite shirts on. Hey, Hooks, mommy. Hey, you guys. I'm gonna try to go live every Friday at 9 p.m. Central Time. So it'd be like a TV show. So hopefully you tune on every Friday. 95% of the time, I'm going to say, maybe once I can't do it or something, I'm going to try definitely, even if I have to go live on my phone just to say, hey, can't go live long. I just want to say hi. I will definitely try at 9 p.m. Central Time. So if I'm out of town, driving down the road or something, I'm going to try still pull real quick, go live, and maybe go live while I'm driving. I just won't be able to stare at the comments too much. But hey, Katie. Hey, Ed. Glad you guys tuned in on Friday. Hey, Von Lippy. And yeah, and I'm going to keep doing this because everybody's not seeing my shirt yet, but it's one of my favorite shirts. Had to get it. It's got some kind of, it's not wet. I think this is grease. These are grease spots. So it's clean. It just looks wet, but it's like grease spots. I used to eat in that in this shirt. That's what she said. I appreciate it. I'm as you guys know, I'm gonna wait a little while till more people's in the room, so I have to say things 50 times. But if you guys got any questions or anything now, that I can PG that I can answer. I don't mind. Uh, I just appreciate everybody for coming. Thanks, Katie. Yeah, it's one of my. I can fit it now. I was into a 3X, and then I got my treadmill. I don't know if you guys even saw my treadmill yet. That's a $3,000 treadmill. And before you go crazy with the $3,000, I got it for $100. And no, they didn't have black gloves on, and the police were after them. But it was a job, a construction job we was doing in a fancy neighborhood in Clayton or Ladue. It's a rich neighborhood in St. Louis. They just didn't want it, and I wasn't on the job that day, so the guy got it, and he got it for free. So we're at a job. He goes, "Hey man, you want a treadmill?" I said, "Nah, I just need a mountain bike. I just need a stationary bike in the house. I ride a bike." And he's like, "Well," he goes, "I'll sell it for 500." I said, "Man, I'll just walk. I mean, I don't need that." Then he goes, "How much you give me?" I said, "Man, it'd be like a slap in the face, man. I don't even want to tell you." He goes, "How much?" I said, $100. He said, "Okay." So I got it for $100. But it has Wi-Fi on it. You can watch YouTube on it. So it's a nice treadmill. And I have a video that I haven't did yet, but I have a video I'm going to post in about less than a month of that treadmill. Yeah, it's just going to be a little funny. It's not going to be running on there, I don't think. Yeah, I use it a lot. I mean, I do use it a lot. I even have shoes. I know you don't believe me, but these are these are my house shoes, my Crocs. And look, they're so worn. It's it's flat on the bottom. Don't even have any tread no more. There's holes all in it because I used to wear them to work. Nail holes and staple holes get all in it. But once they turn flat at the bottom and no grip, then I just use them for house shoes. But I do have a pair of shoes, and I might not show them right now because I have to go in the other room all the way back there to get them. But I have a pair of shoes just for that treadmill. Okay, the treadmill. I'm gonna show it one more time again. Bam. There's a ball right there. Big blue ball. There's a big blue ball. And the Wi-Fi. Billy Bob there. Always gotta have a blue ball. Always gotta have a blue ball is all I can say. I didn't ask for the color, they just gave me that. I do my stretches. I stretch out on that. Try to just stretch my back. Oh yeah, it does a good job. It inclines like this, like crazy. It goes crazy up, and it has the speakers on the side. Has the rear thing where somebody's walking behind it that it'll beep or something, say somebody's behind you. The Wi-Fi on it. I just had to reprogram it when I got it. I just Googled all the stuff and reprogrammed the thing, but they just gave it away. I got it for $100. It's a $3,000. It's probably about 2,000 now, maybe. But yeah, for $100, couldn't pass it up. Hey Ryan, and everybody, I'm about to talk about this Patreon, and that's why I went live. Well, it's Friday, but I went live too because I'm talking about this Patreon. Uh, Breathable right there. His name's Ryan. He became my second Patreon. Uh, the first Patreon is Michael Everts. He was a couple days ago. He became a Patreon, and I had the video out just to give you the basics of what I'm trying to do because I'm paying. I mean, none of my bills are late because I strive to never be late on any of my bills, but I'm cutting it close by working just enough to pay some bills, so I don't have too much extra in the bank if something happens. I'm I'm just out. I mean, but if I don't work, I don't get paid. But I've been taking at least 2 days off a week to edit videos. So instead of me working those 2 days a week, which is probably $500, so a month that's $2,000 that I'm not even working because I'm trying to put videos out. And people think that people's rich on YouTube, and I don't have, but I have like 5,500 subscribers. Disposal team is what they're called. But I make less than 150, probably 150, 175 tops, but 150 a month on YouTube. That's all I get paid from YouTube right now. And I do, that's not even one day's worth of work. So about a half a day worth of work that I could just go to work is like how much I get paid for the whole month on YouTube. But and I tell everybody, if you don't have the money to share to extra to put on Patreon, I mean, I don't mind that because you don't have it. But if you sharing these videos means more to me than just giving me money. I mean, getting the word out is the best thing that I can even ask for anybody to do. Is when you see my videos on YouTube, on Twitter, on Facebook, to share them. But if you have the extra money, hey, and yeah, and I appreciate Brian for doing that. I really do appreciate it. And yes, Ryan, they even have a lower one for $1. So I'm glad you jumped that one and went to 5. They go all the way up to 50, and I don't expect people to do 50, but I had to throw a number out there. And each tier has something special. If you read it, the first tier is $1. I appreciate the dollar. Anything just to help me with gas or whatever along the way. The next one's $5, which I'll email and tell you everywhere I've been. I mean, if you follow every single video, you probably could. You're 2 months behind when you watch the videos because the videos I got like 25 videos in the bank that I edit and then put it out. So I'm like two to 2.5 months behind. But each month I'll email you and let you know where I've been and what I did with the money. Which I mean, it's not going to be a whole lot, but it means a lot to me to let you guys know what I'm doing with my money. And part of that money is Patreon and YouTube. But that's the $5. $10, I'll tell you where I'm about to go. So I'll forecast to what I'm wanting to do. So 90% of it will be right, but some of it might fall through. Like I was supposed to go to Florida for tomorrow, and that fell through. And I think the $25 tier would be once a month. I'm going to be raffling off like it's gonna be a giveaway of a shirt or something, something once a month. And the $50 tier, I think you'll be in the giveaway as well. And I have another phone line too that I can call twice a month. So if you want to listen to me twice a month personally, one-on-one via the phone, then I'll call, and the conversation will at least last 15 minutes. I can last longer than 15 minutes. Okay. I don't have to say it all the time. I can just lift my shirt up. Bam. But my Patreon account name is The Garbage Disposal. And I'm about to pause the questions and go back up and read them. But that's my Patreon name, and it's on my YouTube homepage. So there's a picture up here, a square picture of me with that big burger doing one of those numbers. Well, on this side, it's going to be all my Instagram, my YouTube, Patreon, but it'll be on there too. And it's in my descriptions of, I need to write that down to put it on there. It's on my descriptions under my video too of the Patreon that I just put out. I think it might be on all of them, but I'll check. Under my descriptions on each video, it should be on there as well. Check. I got to write notes for everything. For link. And thank you very much, Ryan. You don't have to give money now and then. I mean, really appreciate it. But and actually on here, don't tell YouTube too much, but I think YouTube takes 30% of the money you give here. Patreon only takes 10%. So Travis, you didn't have to do that, man. I appreciate it, Black Hole. But what you guys do, see the $20 and the 25 that you just gave me on here, I think $8.25 YouTube gets of that 25 that you sent me. And I really appreciate what you sent me. But if you use Patreon and do that, they only take 10%. So they would only take $2.50. And YouTube takes $8.25 of that money that I just sent. But hey, I do appreciate it. But in the future, though, I just use this to talk to you guys. I'm not looking for any money, but I do appreciate it again. But Patreon is the way to go, is all I'm saying. And I think you don't have to do a monthly on Patreon. I think you can do it one time. I'm not really sure on that part of it. And Linda, I appreciate the thought, but if you got to go through all that trouble, just share my videos. But I don't want to come across that I'm just begging. And I mean, me, I had to make a sign. There you go. But that's just how it feels. Before I even did the Patreon, I was like, man, I'm not doing that to beg for money. But be honest with you, I'd rather do videos than work. And I mean, I like construction. I like doing landscaping. I like doing all that. But it's a time right now where it's difficult for me to put at least 2 videos out a week, Sundays and Wednesdays, that I'm dedicated to doing 2 videos a week and trying to do on Friday. So which Fridays I might just go live like this and cut down on the Friday videos just for now. But it's hard for me to keep doing 2 videos and work. So me taking 2 days off a week is kind of getting to me right now. And this is like the busiest time of the year to try and make money in construction. Hey, B33. Let me go back to everybody that's here. Hey, Miss Hobbs, how you guys doing? Miss Hobbs and B33, they have both have a subscribe channel on YouTube. Please look them up. There's some other people I saw on here just in the corner of my eyes that I'm gonna get to. But Travis, with Black Hole Creations, there has music production as well. So subscribe to his page if you like different music, and hit notify. Also, B33 has production music that I use in my videos, his and Black Hole Creations. I give them credit for it. I don't want them suing me, but sue me for what? And but I appreciate them guys doing music, and I like their music, so I use them for my videos. Miss Hobbs has a cooking channel, and I think their channel's doing really great. I mean, they've made already over 300 subscribers last time I looked, so probably 400 now. But I like the way they present their videos. I mean, it's family, it's PG. I really do like it. I mean, it hits home for me and my family. How when I was younger in the country, you know, and I was closer to them. I'm not really close to my family now because I'm further away, but being there, you know, being a tight knit family, and they are, and I really appreciate their videos. But in the way they go about doing it, I think they're going to be getting a lot of subscribers soon. And as long as they just keep doing what they're doing, and I think she said she's about to do some vlogs, so of her going shopping. So I think that's a really good idea to do that. And then the next time you see the video, then do the cooking part of it, so you guys can do shopping, and then after you see her going shopping for it, you go shopping, and then after you see her cooking, bam, you can cook. So kudos to you guys. Thick and Chunky Show, Corey Styles, he does a little editing on his videos that I like too. I really like that one gangster one you did a while back that I saw. He has subscribe channel to YouTube, hit notify. The Thick and Chunky Show, they have a lot of reviews, and I like the way he does his reviews. I say it, and I'm not lying. I don't lie on what's today, Fridays, but I'm not good at reviews. I'm as good at eating. That's what she said. Hey, thanks, Ryan. You get plenty of them here because I'm pretty good at all the sexual innuendos. And yeah, everybody, it's let me see. Who else has a YouTube channel in here? It's in here. I'll see him come across again. I was almost late. I had to be on here at 9. I had to shut the phone off, but Darren Breeden, my bargain bro, had called me like 15 minutes before I was going to go live. And I had to shoo him off the phone because my disposal team was waiting on me. Oh, yeah, Ryan. Hey, that's every day. It's good for any day. That's why I always say, hey, what's today? Like, I don't lie on Tuesdays. Collab. Marthy Weed. I was gonna do a collab with them, like a cheap collab, like a discount collab. I have a video. It's gonna take a long time to edit that one, but I have a lot of cheap stuff that I do that's on a file I need to do. But I'm probably gonna do that in the winter months when it's low. I have a lot of stuff I need to do in the wintertime, in slow month. But now it's like crazy amount of work that I need to do, and I'm trying to get a garden going, and it's boiling down. It's sad to say, but next year, this is what I thought today. Next year, I might not even do a garden, and I really, man, it hurts. But there's certain things I need to do that's more important right now, and I'm trying to do everything it takes to keep my YouTube going. I'm cutting back on a lot of stuff. And the garden next year might not even be an option. I mean, I might just have to not mess with it. It's taking a toll. I mean, people don't understand how hard it is right now, but that's what she said. But it's something I really want to do is these videos. I really want to get the editing even better. I'm getting better programs coming up. Maybe the first of the year, might switch to another editing tool. So I have a lot of stuff I want to do on the editing side, and I want to keep the YouTube going. I really do. I do appreciate you guys. I like coming on Fridays talking to you. Just some stuff got to go, you know, just for now. But I can start a garden later on, you know, maybe 4, 5, 6 years down the road. Excuse me. Yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to still put all the extra stuff into my videos too. So it's getting like I said, it's getting kind of crazy trying to work and then trying to run home and do all this editing. Because one day when I do a video, it's like it takes me almost half the day just to do the videos that I need to do, and then it takes me another day to edit it. So if I do that, that's like 4 days of a week, and I don't know. I'm hanging in there, guys. I mean, I always laugh and anyway, so it'll work out the way it works out. It just I just need to change a few things in my life around, which I don't know. Just gotta weigh the pros and cons of each one and see which one I need to worry about is all. Oh, Miss Hobbs, you don't want to do that. My neighbor, you don't know my neighbor. You don't wish that on nobody. Oh, hey, you see my painting right here? You see this bridge? This this rope bridge? This picture actually, when you walk in my front door, when you're walking straight in, this is what you see, like you're walking across the bridge. But this is the story behind this big picture. Uh, I wanted this. This is like my favorite picture. I wanted this for like a year at IKEA. So I'm like, I want to go ahead and get this picture finally. So I looked online. It said they had two left, and they said they're discontinuing it. So they're not going to make these no more. This is like no more. You can't get them no more. Except I'll tell you here in a minute how you can get one of them. This costs money though. But this this was discontinued. So they make a smaller size of this painting of this picture, but not this big. So I walked into the store, couldn't find it nowhere. So I went to the as is section all the way downstairs with no warranty on it. As is, they had this thing half price. So I got both of them, found them rolled up in a tube in the corner of the place. I got one more of these in the spare room in there. That's all I'm saying. But if I might have to put that up for auction. But that picture there is like a $200 picture. Hey, thank you. And there's another one I got over there. This is a different kind of. Oh, you see that? See that? Too good. That light's too bright. You can't see this one that good, but it's like foggy. And then when you walk into my door, when you see the side of it, it's the grass down there. And then I even made it 3D with the green rug. I bought a green rug. Don't worry about that basket. That was supposed to be there, but that green rug made it fit in like it was part of the hill. Well, that's what I thought. Sunday, Wednesday videos with live Fridays. I'm gonna try to keep all of them. I'll especially keep the live Fridays because I might just not do the Friday videos without any food in it or something, you know. But if I can, I'll post one, just a Friday video. But I'll at least go live. Yeah, that basket my neighbor just gave me, said by the not the neighbor over there, but the neighbor back there. He's a real good neighbor. But he put that basket out there. He said if I didn't want it, throw it away. But I put it up there so when my daughter comes in, that's her basket. When I put chips or something, some kind of snacks or something, I got her or mail, gum or whatever I put in there for her. She just finds treats every now and then, so I throw stuff in there for her. Yeah, the lady over there, freaking nutbag. I'll get her on. I'll get her on tape again and put her in one of my videos. But I took her off of YouTube and deleted the videos. I try to keep it professional as I can when I first started this thing. I didn't want her on my videos. I had a lot of her on my screaming and shouting. She's something. How big is the picture, Ryan? The picture is about, I would say, about 5 foot tall, 5 by maybe 8. Yeah, I think it's like 5 foot by 8. Oh, that one's a 9mm. I have a 45. Can't point out where all my guns are at. I got a 45 and a 40. It's anywhere I run in my house, if I have to go one direction, if I get cornered in another spot of the house, I'm going to have something else. But it's a bad neighborhood, and when people think you got money, even though if you don't got money, people think you got money, they want some of it. Oh, guys, I hand out business cards all the time, right? I hand out YouTube cards everywhere I go. I put it by the toilet stall, on the toilet paper thing, go in the stores. Well, I was at Walmart today. Get me some folders. I got these folders to organize my trip planner stuff. And I did go with the better brands, but school's about in season, so I got my all my different folders here to organize from Walmart. This is my YouTube Live folder. I do have a folder here, which I'll tell you, I'm about to get a Roku channel in about a week. Roku, and this is that's my Roku channel. But my Roku channel, that's for people that don't have smart TVs, I guess, that can link up the internet to the TV. If they have Roku, then they can watch my videos on TV. The channel's gonna be called The Garbage Disposal. And I'll let you guys know. I'll put a video out once it comes out. But let's get back to Walmart. Some lady with a walkie-talkie on her hip. I didn't see the walkie-talkie at first. I just saw somebody. I was happy because I saw somebody pick one of my cards up in the folder aisle. I put my card down there on the shelf. So I walked by, and this lady was picking my card up. I'm like, yeah, she got my card. She's gonna watch it later. I saw her put it right back down, and then I looked. She had a walkie-talkie on her hip. It was storage security. And then she looks at me and she saw my shirt that I had on because it said The Garbage Disposal. She says, "Sir, you can't solicit in the store. That's illegal," or something like that. She goes, "It's private property." So, and she goes, and here's what she said that kind of bothered me. I said, "Ma'am, I didn't know that was illegal." I said, "I'll pick up every car that I find that I know that I put out." She goes, "Okay, thank you." And then I stopped after I picked the cards up, and she was still walking around like I was gonna steal something, but I was gonna put cards back or something. I told the lady, I said, "Hey," I said, "I don't steal on Fridays." I said, "You don't got to hover around here. I'm not gonna steal nothing." And then she kind of chuckled, and I thought she said, "I can't solicit any kind of way." That's what she said exactly. So I said, "Really? Any kind of way?" I said, "Do you want me to take my shirt off? Because this is my emblem, my logo on my shirt." I said, "Do I need to go in the parking lot and take my magnet off my car?" And then she said, "No, that's okay, but this is private property." I said, "Yeah, but I got my property on your private property." So I had to make a big stink about it. Well, she then says, "No, you can't just walk around the store and talk about it." I said, "I can't just talk to people about it." I said, "I'm not going to walk to every single body and say, 'Hey, want you to subscribe to my channel.'" I said, "But if I know the person and they say something on my shirt and I talk about it, like, ma'am," I said, "I'm going to talk about whatever I want to talk about." Okay. Oh, I got her, Miss Hobbs. But I had to get to my point, especially when she says that I can't talk about it in the store. I can't talk about it. What is wrong with you? I said, if somebody asks me about my shirt, I'm going to talk about it as long as they want. Jesus. And you know what? I'm going to tell you what. I'm psychic. I tell people this all the time. I bet you she goes to my channel and looks at it. I bet you she does. And next time she sees me, I bet you she says something about my channel. I know people are going to learn. Yeah, but Black Hole Creations. I think she was talking about me just walking around the store like I don't know anybody there, and just talk to them about my channel. Like, hey, why don't you pass out my card? I said, no, ma'am. I said, but if I know the people, I'm going to talk about it. If they ask me about my shirt, we'll talk about it. Miss Hobbs, did you do your vlog tonight? Yep, walkie-talkie, Sherry. She was acting bad. I should have put me a walkie-talkie on. Oh, and everybody, this is my brand new phone. It's not even dirty yet. This is my V30, LG V30 Plus, whatever. But I my other phone had a cracked face and the camera was messed up. But what they did was gave me a new. Well, they didn't give me a new phone, but I was going to get. This is a Note 8. I was going to get Note 9, and it was $38 for the lease for Sprint. But they said this is comparable to a Note 9 or a Samsung 9 or whatever 9. But this is only $19 a month lease. So I got a good camera, a really good camera on this one. And before I switched my phones, my old phone to insurance, they let me send the phone off to get my camera fixed on that one and the face fixed. And then as soon as they sent it off, they just switched to this phone and bam, I'm in business. Thanks, Donald. Thanks for making it. He's a quick draw on the comment section. You got to be quick to beat Donald in comments. Thanks, Ryan. I try to bargain shop about everywhere I go. Let me start reading some of you guys' comments, man. I'll stop talking about my own little stuff. All right, Miss Hobbs. That's good you did that. And like I said, when I inboxed you about that, about the vlog and the cooking, that's a great idea. Oh, Miss Hobbs. Hey, Brandon. Hey, Mr. Hobbs, B33. Take that. Take it from her. She has, you make her earn Soda Crush points or something. Make her earn the time to play that. It's business. This is all business. You don't sit here and play Soda Crush and not get your work done. You need to earn those points. Yeah, Donald's fast uh, on a comment, and I'll see how he does it. But yeah, I don't do the candy. I'm gonna tell you a story about Farmville. In 2010, I went to Texas for a year and a half. As soon as I got there, I heard about Farmville. I'm like, what? So I got on this Farmville. People put farms on here. They put stuff that takes away from making money. My farm was a big square of just crops. Forget the farms, forget all that fancy stuff. I'm making money. And I calculated how much per minute or per hour I can make on certain crops. I went for it. I had my alarm set. The girl I was staying with, I would call her from work and say, "Hey, can you harvest my crop for me?" She did. So I was addicted to that game. Then I finally cut it off. I said, "Nope, I'm off." 3 months, level 50, bam, all day harvesting every 4 hours. Well, that this fish game came out. I said, I'm not playing that. I said, if it's addicting just like that, I'm not going to do it. I didn't play Angry Bird. I never played Angry Bird once. Never played Candy Crush once. No, I already know how addicting stuff is. I'm not doing it. Yeah, Donald Farmville. I was the Farmville king. You wouldn't. Oh, Farm something. It was something right after Farmville. I said, I'm not playing that. I'm not playing no more games that people always talk about because it's addicting. Yeah. I play Sudoku. I will whoop your butt in Sudoku. I'm telling you now. You see that face? No joke. I was number one with Sprint service. Anybody with Sprint service. I was number one and another guy was number one. We was like this. I don't know where the heck he was from, but well, man, I spent time on that. I'll be up 4 or 5 hours in a row playing that game, getting all them points. Sudoku, Sudoku, whatever you want to say. You know what I'm talking about. What's up, Jason? Glad you made it. I tried to make your stuffed peppers. Ended up in the ER. Oh, you talking about the way you cut the way you cut your vegetables? Yeah, people, don't cut like I showed you unless you got your hand above it and you're like mincing garlic or something like that, or mincing like onions. Don't put your finger down like that. No, you want to like actually do it like this and put the knife rocking it on the edge of there. I hope you guys know I was joking. I can show you. I got an onion in there. I can show you how to do it. You want me to show you live how to chop an onion? There's different ways to chop onions too that you can do it really quick. I gotta plug this computer back up, or it's gonna die on me. Yeah, I've been at home editing almost all the day. I went to go shopping to get my food to keep my daughter alive. She needs some food. Oh, I mean, I can chop onions paper thin. I can dice them. I can splice them, mince them, whatever. I mean, but yeah, I'm not trying to go super fast for the YouTube for live. I'm trying to show them how to chop onions. But if people don't know how to chop onions, I don't know what's wrong with them. Yeah, I told everybody there's a lot of different stuffed bell peppers you can do. You can do lasagna ones. You can do pizza. Whatever pizza toppings are, throw them in the thing. Just don't you don't have to throw bell peppers in there because it's an outside shell. Throw pizza sauce in there, pepperonis, Italian sausage, whatever. Hell, even try to put some breading inside the bell peppers. Like put it inside the bell peppers, like the bell peppers the pan. Put the breading in there and then shove the pizza sauce and cheese in there. Let me know how it worked out, and then maybe I'll try. I'll try it if it works. Well, you can do lasagna, mac and cheese with Polish sausage, Philly steak and cheese. Oh my goodness, possibilities are endless. Keep the root end on my onion. I don't got a root end on my onion. It's a round ball in a bag, like a ball bag. More meat. Never gets old, does it? Yeah, meat costs money, is all I'm saying. People go to the store, they go straight to the meat. I barely even buy meat at the store. It costs too much. Yeah, I usually get free deer meat from my friend. Other than that, I get sausage from Manager Specials, the Italian sausage, and throw in my freezer because it's supposed to go bad in a day or two. They have to sell it, so I throw it in the freezer. I don't. Don't buy no meat that's regular price. Go after the meat. Yeah, I had to slick my beard down because it gets all puffy. Like, look, this look real country when you do this. Have it frizzed out like I'm Amish. I need an Amish hat. I think Bob says this looks fake. He says it looks fake. Abraham Lincoln. Have you actually had deer sausage? Yeah, that was deer sausage that I shot in my backyard. You saw that video on the 6th? My buddy had he has a meat shop at his farm that does the bees. Sister does the chickens, and she has turkeys and guineas and ducks and all that mess. His brother does the livestock. He has a lot of cattle, and he does the bees. So, but when they shoot deer and everything, they do deer jerky and all kind of stuff. Real good people. Elk elk meat is great. My daughter still talks about that. She's like 4 or 5 years old, and she still talks about that every time I get some elk meat. Oh my goodness, some elk burgers, delicious. Not right now on the clean cut and fade. I think I'm gonna go with the big beard and do my hair up like just a little bit. I'm not gonna go too much wild other than this. I might do the flat thing here or just curl it just barely, but the real big curls, I'm not getting my hair that long anymore. Maybe later on. I don't know. I don't know about. I'm just taking it as it goes. It took me too long to try to get this little stuff here, so I might as well keep on going with it. Man, my neck is killing me. Hey, you guys ever had duck sausage? Well, Donald, I hope you haven't. It was supposed to be it's supposed to be a joke. Because as soon as they say, "Hey," you ask somebody say, "Hey, you have some duck sausage?" and they say, "No," we're like, "Duck down, get you some." Don't sound too yummy now, Ed, does it? Hey, Kong. Hey, yeah, that's what you're supposed to say to people. Hey, you ever had duck sausage? Like, no. Like, duck down, get you some. Yeah. So I was in floor layers. I was in a union for floor layers in local 1310 over here. And that's like one of the first weeks, damn, they mess with me every day. And that's one of the jokes the jokes they told me. The other stupid, it wasn't even a joke, it was nasty. The other thing they did when the floor layers union was there's a big rolls of carpet, like 800-pound rolls of carpet. We did this school in Farmington, Illinois, up about 20 miles from Peoria, Illinois. Man, he said, "Man, come smell this carpet. This carpet, man, something's wrong with it." I went down to smell that carpet. That bastard farted before I went down there. And then he farted and said, "Hey, man, come smell this carpet." I went down and smelled that carpet, took a big whiff of that carpet. Oh, my goodness. I almost wanted to throw up. Not funny. It's funny now. Wasn't funny then, I'm going to tell you that. Jason, that was from IKEA. It's discontinued, but I do have one more of these. One more of those for the lucky person that wants one. $200. But that's one of them. It's like five by eight, and that's the other one. You can't see that one good because the glare from the light here. But that's a nice. I like this one. This ties everything in. And then I got all this kind of BS I found from work, like all my job sites I go to. I find all this stuff. It looks like Indiana Jones type stuff. So I find all this brass. I find this stuff when I do jobs. So I just put it down there, and that's not real alcohol. That's like tea. It's like a cognac bottle, but I put like tea in there. It looks like real alcohol. But I got all kind of stuff, little weird stuff I get from jobs, like this copper thing with the rocks. It looks like a spider. This a horoscope thing. I think yeah, this is a horoscope deal. I think that's Chinese because it has a cock on it, a chicken. And my horoscope when I went to the Chinese place, when you read that little thing there, it says who you should marry. And it's like don't marry a chicken. No, it said don't marry a monkey or a rat. Like duh. But I like little BS like this. I like little trinkets. Okay, I'm done. All right. Crystal skull. I don't have the crystal skull. They must have buried that under the houses or something in some secret thing. Genie in a bottle. That reminds me of Dream. I Dream of Genie. Is that the name of that show? She did. Oh, that's Bewitched that did this, wasn't it? Chance. The story with all these earrings. I used to run the streets, and I was never in a gang, but for some reason they wore six, like had the number six is all I'm saying. But I had six in this ear. I didn't have any in this ear because people wore their hats to a different side. So I had six earrings in one ear. Well, one day I decided to even them up. So I put six more in this ear. Then I went to the strip club. I was drunk, went to the strip club. I said, hey, are they even? And I told the stripper, I asked her, the stripper if they was even. She goes, yeah. I said, you'll tell me anything. So I left there, went, and they took them all out and popped them again. And then I had 12. And then I got two more on each side. When my daughter got old enough to get earrings, I sat there too long. So I got two more in each ear. But when kids ask me, when they look and see my ear, when kids ask me why I had them all, I said, that's for one person, for each person I killed. I say kilt with a T. Yeah, and horoscope is probably better. I don't get off into horoscopes and stuff. Quick math. No, I got 16. I got eight in each ear and one tongue ring. What is up, Aaron? Look like people trying to leave because you got in here. Oh, I accidentally forgot to. I leave it in sometimes, and sometimes I swallow the whole tongue ring. So I got extra tongue rings in my bag. Uh, so if I do, I can still put it in. But I try to take them out when I do challenges. I just did one. I forgot to take out. I don't know which one it was. But I'm about to do a new challenge in St. Louis, and I might try to go live because I'm trying to get $150 promotion money. It's called Whacked Out Wieners. True story. Okay, The name of the place is Whacked Out Wieners. So keep it PG. But I think in Florida or Georgia, somewhere they have one. And my buddy said, "You need to go do this." I think I'm not driving all the way there. And then the people on Facebook said, "Hey, we just got one in May, just opened up in St. Louis." I'm like, really? So I called him. The person's real nice on the phone. Hey, and he talked. I said, "Hey, what about that challenge?" He goes, "What are you talking about?" I said, "That wiener challenge." Man, the guy thought I was joking. I said, "No, you got a big wiener challenge." And he didn't even know about it. So I talked to another guy in Georgia or Florida. He's like, I'll talk to, you need to talk to Tina. I said, how do I know I need to talk to Tina? I'm just trying to do a challenge. This is difficult. All I want to do is a challenge. So they just opened up in May. So what I'm going to try to do is uh, do a promotion so they can get the word out about this challenge, and people will see how fast I do it, and then they think they can do it. So hopefully it goes down just like that. Hey, breathable. Hey, I didn't think they wanted me. I was just being funny. I do that all the time. Ooh, I'm gonna tell you what. Speaking of somebody that wanted me, oh, this girl in the grocery store. I wanted too bad. I wanted to go up to her, say, "Hey, here's my card," you know, and just try to talk it up and say, "Hey, if you want to go out to eat sometime, leave your boyfriend at home or whatever, because I know you got one if you look that good, blah, blah." I'm not going to tell you all my lines, okay? I'm not going to do it. You're not going to use all my pickup lines. I got the corniest ones ever that make people laugh that never heard of them. But I thought about it. I'm not even going to talk to her. I'm not even going to talk to her because I'm cheap. I don't even want to pay for no meals. I don't want to pay for nothing. So I talked myself out of even saying hi. I didn't want to say hi because hi costs a lot of money. And I was at the grocery store at the other grocery store because I go to 2 or 3 different ones for different stuff because vegetables are cheaper here, meat's cheaper here. I usually don't go to that one. But I went to get all my groceries on Thursdays because it's $15 off if you spend 75. So I see this girl all through the store. Oh, she's not even going to yoga, but she has these pants on. I'm telling you, yoga pants. So, oh, she had 2 kids with her too, which I wasn't even looking at the kids. I was not caring. I was just want to be a stepdaddy for a night or two. Well, uh, I can barely talk about it, but she was bagging her groceries up at the end, and this store is cheaper because you have to bag your own groceries. So once you get a cart full, you go there to this counter and you bag them all up. It's not Aldi's, it's another store. So I'm bagging mine up and I'm bagging up pretty quick. She had more groceries, but I was playing with her. I said, "Hey, beat you." She goes, "What?" I said, "I beat you uh, bagging groceries." And she just laughed. I said, "Just keep going, Brandon. Do not hold a conversation." I had to say that to myself because I'm like, look, I like to flirt a lot, I like to be funny. Man, it's bad that I would like to be in a relationship, but then my brain's like, man, I cannot afford that right now. Cannot afford it. I'm serious, people. I was like this close to like losing my bank account. There's much in there anyway, but man, yesterday and today, I'm like, man, just gotta look over that 1 3 minute climax of emotions. Just look over that and just save my money. Yeah. Yep. That's pretty much why I'm still single because I do all this YouTubing and going around the country, but I gotta just remember relationships cost money. If you want to keep them, you might have to go to the movies and all kind of stuff, feed them and shit. Oops. Sorry, YouTube. Didn't mean that. That one slipped. Yeah, but I'm trying to look at all the comments over here. Where can I get that shirt? This shirt? Hell, you can buy this off my back. How much would you want for it? Hell, I'll sell this stuff right here. Look at this. Look at this nice basket right here. It is handcrafted. Look, we're handcrafted right there. Inside, you can't get that no more. Look at that. Look at that. I will sell whatever. I got this yeah, I got this little Chinese thing here. Chinese, Japanese. I'm sorry if you're Chinese or Japanese and I got the wrong E's, but this right here, I don't know what you put in there, but chopsticks maybe. Oh, you can't because it's gonna go all the way through. Hey, but whatever, man. I'll sell whatever I got almost. Almost. Hey, breathable. I had to hide that comment because YouTube will not like that. All the sexual toy comments and the cursing comments I have to hide because if I don't, YouTube will not like this video. Sorry. Okay. You can say that. Did you sweat? No. This shirt, this is grease. And it's not new grease. That's washed. It looks like sweat, but it's greased. I don't know what challenge I did in this. I'll have to go back to my videos. But I could probably sell it for more money if I do research and tell you where that grease came from. And then you can have documents of where this shirt actually got greased up at. It'll be worth like triple the money if I go and research it. Now, if I don't research it, I can sell it to you for a low, low price of only like $30. $2. How can I kick people out of my chat? $2? What? Oh man, I'm glad you two don't like cursing in here. Cause man, I was about to fly off the handle. Okay. Okay, I'm good. I was thinking 8 as is plus $5. 8 as is. Oh, I like the shirt too much for $8. I can't. No. I can probably swallow some hot dogs later. Maybe. But I have 2 packs in that refrigerator. I have 2 packs thawed out, is all I'm saying. And I'm gonna tell you what, since I used the word thaw, THAW, there's a highly used word that is not even a word. It's it's like I say it a lot. I'm gonna unthaw something. You cannot unthaw something unless you freeze it. That means you're freezing it because it's thawed and you're unning the thaw is all you're doing. THAW, not THALLL. Thaw. Thaw. It's a funny word, ain't it? Now you say it. Oh, Miss Hobbs is going to $10 and Aaron at Aaron. Oh, I thought she was getting $10 and Aaron. Whoops. Whoops. Once that grease stain can be identified, the price will go up to $13. So I got to research it for $5 extra. Yeah, it's on one of my earlier videos. Can't think of it now. Yeah, as you know, everybody, I had to go back and tell everybody that I didn't go liked at 9 p.m. I had to go live at 9 p.m. So I had to go back to every comment and change it back to live instead of like. I typo all the time, and I think there's a conspiracy that them words change when after I go ahead and put it in there. Like my speeding tickets, my traffic tickets, and all my tickets I used to get when I was. And I'm gonna tell you, I was really freaking gunshots. Yeah, but what I was talking about. Oh, when I used to go to court, I used to go to court like once or twice a week. I used to do a lot of stupid stuff, but I could swear them dates on them court tickets was magical paper. They would change. The dates would change on it. Swear. $15. Let me shut up and let me look at this. Let me look at this war going on here. Oh my goodness. Let me see. Let me see somebody gonna go live. Try to get Wayne Wonder in here. He sent me a picture. Oh, Wayne sent me a picture of you can't even see it on the phone. It's Crocs. I saw this before though. It was Jason. Whoa. Oh my goodness. About picture about fell over on me. You don't want that. Oh, the dang rope bridge almost fell. Yeah, I'm just gonna start going live and selling stuff. You see this? This is a Chinese thing too. You're supposed to put a dish or something right here, like a little dish. I don't know, or maybe a little samurai, like a fake samurai sword. Hey, whatever story you want to do with it, you can. But this is brass too. I got a nickel vase, one of them water pitchers. I got one of these. Looks like I'm gonna go ahead and let you know the gods used to own this. So for like $1,000 you can get it. I think the God of War, something like that, because he's thirsty all the time. All right. Hey Wayne. Hey, nice to meet you in here. I just got your text, and I'm glad you did show up. I'm just trying to sell everything I own so I can stay on YouTube. I had to open up a Patreon, and I'm just trying to sell whatever. I was selling this shirt. I was going to go ahead and just sell this shirt with this grease stain on it. Just trying to make a living. $5, man. I don't smoke crack. Nah, I'm just joking. I won't sell any of that. unless you're serious. I'm a good ventriloquist too. If you guys don't know, I can talk without. Yeah, I can talk without. Almost can talk without my lips moving. Hey, outside shooting, about a block away, a little closer than a block away, I believe. But the trick of that is all them people shooting outside. You wait about 5 minutes after they start shooting. They'll be out of bullets. Then you can just go outside and let loose. A a puppet, a sock puppet. Woo, sock puppet. I can't talk about it. Disposal team. Got to get amped up talking about that. You can't just say disposal team. You got to say disposal team like that. I'm thinking these are 14s. The older ones are 14 carats. The newer ones are 10 carats. They don't do 14 at Walmart anymore. I was wanting two thick, like chunky, just two thick ones, like down here. But the ones I found, they're called cigar loops or cigar rings, cigar hoops. That's the ones I want. If I can get two of those, I will go ahead and take the rest of them out just to keep the two. Man, these people ain't playing with these guns. I'm gonna have to go get both of my guns out right now just to keep them beside me. Fourth of July is over like a 4th of July. Oh, and I don't think I'm supposed to. I don't supposed to show my gun on YouTube. I think they start demonetizing me if they see a gun. Jesus. I got about eight magazines with this one, and I got 10 magazines with my 45. So I keep enough. Most people just have one magazine, they shoot all their bullets out, and then what are you gonna do after you had no bullets? Nothing. Scream. Yeah, they're still shooting. I didn't count all the bullets, but I'm pretty sure they're about out. I got boxes of bullets. I got 30-pound boxes. I used to get a box every month before this one place closed over here. Forgot the name of that place. I don't know. But I got a box a month. It was 30 pounds a month of bullets. So I keep a little stash. Hey, Nick Weary, this is the ghetto live stream. Whatever goes, you know. I just can't curse on here and some stuff, you know, YouTube ain't wanting to know. But yeah, I always keep my gun beside me and one here and there around the house. But yeah, if you need some money, you gotta do what you gotta do, you know. Here you go. I always have cardboard laying around. You can make millions with cardboard. And I always say, look, please help. This can mean money or somebody shooting at you. You can use this either way. So it's dual purpose. And I did say please, okay? I said please. Please help. I said please. That's how you're supposed to say it. But yeah, I was on here just talking about my Patreon and why I got it started. I just wanted to let people know, it ain't just begging for money. It's just me working more and having less videos out, or me trying to keep the same amount of videos out and not work as much. I used to work 5 to 6 days a week, at least, sometimes 7. But now I can only work like 3 to 4 days a week, probably 3 days a week, plus do videos. So I'm just I don't know. I paid all my bills. I'm getting my bills paid, but that's pretty much it. Uh, After that, it's like I don't want to take a hit on the videos. I want to keep putting them out because I know eventually, in the long run, that'll do real good. I really do like making videos. I like sitting in here talking to you guys. It's just part of my life now. I do feel good. And like usually I say, hey, I'm only going to talk for 30 minutes or an hour, but it always goes 2 hours when I'm in here at least. Uh, I do appreciate everybody for showing up. And hey, thanks, Nick. I just know I didn't want to. That's why I made these funny signs, because that's how I thought first thing Patreon and GoFundMe accounts, like it's like begging for money. Um, for me, I don't. It's kind of hard to explain, but I like to work hard. I really do. But the funny thing is about the YouTube videos, I feel a connection there about me doing this with you guys, and you liking the videos, and I really do like editing them. But the way I edit them takes a long time, and I don't want to decrease my editing skills on there and just doing a plain Jane eating thing. I want to keep that editing quality up. So for me to do that, it's taking a toll on me trying to work and pay these bills and do that, plus do that at the same time. I'm still going to be working, but I just can't work as much the way I'm doing this, and that's where this comes in at, where it's really hard to juggle this. So just whatever helps. And like I said, if people donate here on YouTube, they take 30% of the money you donate here. Uh, if if you donate on there, I think they take 10% on Patreon. So I'd rather you donate there than here. And even if you can't donate, all I do is ask you share my videos. Uh, if you share my videos, that means a lot to me. It's just if you see my videos out, just share them. Yeah, but yeah, like I said, that means the most to me ever, just to share them and talk about my videos. And if you like them, if you like other people to laugh too, just I know I tell people that if you guys need to pick me up or something, if you want to watch a video, that's what I try to do, is make people laugh. Hey, thanks, Sharon. I do appreciate it, Aaron. Jeremiah. Pretty sure if they subscribe and they like my videos, they're not going to listen to somebody saying they unsubscribe. But I ain't gonna block you, man. I mean, if that's how it makes your life feel better by typing unsubscribe, you might be the one putting you might be the one putting dislike on every single video that I put out. But if that makes you happy, you ain't hurting my feelings, man. Go with it. Oh, Wayne is he's advertising, he's soliciting in my chat. Hey, see you later, Wayne. I appreciate you coming in. If anybody ain't subscribed to his channel, subscribe, hit notify on his. He does a lot of food challenges, a lot of contests, and a lot of eating reviews and vlogs. And Aaron in here has a YouTube channel. He shoots the breeze on his channel. Did I miss anybody? Yeah, and if anybody missed any of this live later on when it shuts off, it'll post. I post all my lives. I don't delete them. So if you guys want to go back and see what you missed, you can do that as well. I don't have anything to hide. Temple of Doom whip. Got a couple belts in the other room is all I'm saying. Nick Weary. Hey, I'm gonna tell you that Oreo challenge is crazy. It's not easy as you think. And don't go too far from the toilet is all I'm saying. Because you don't need X-Lax. But go ahead, man. If you want to do it, I'll just say I warned you. But if you do a live Oreo, yeah, that'll be really crazy. And yeah, they I don't know, I might do another Oreo one later on down the road, is all I'm saying. So, and I'll probably do it the same way, man. I think the way I did it is about the best way I could probably do it. Let me see if I can figure out this timeout. Okay, you put somebody in timeout. 300 seconds, guys. You got 300 seconds of not listening to Jeremiah Atlanta. He's probably not from Atlanta, is what I'm saying. I guess after 300 seconds, I can see if I can do 600 seconds. I don't like blocking people. I really don't. Okay. Sorry about that, Jeremiah, from so-called Atlanta. I don't know what I did to you, but man, I hope you got the same pants to get glad in. Yeah, Jeremiah was a bullfrog. Every time I hear Jeremiah, that's what I think of too. So, hey, Mr. Weary, do you know when you think you might do that live? I would like to tune into that. Yeah, Miss Hobbs. The only reason why I do that if they're just doing it through the chat room like nonstop. I can't read the other comments of the people that really wants to comment. So if they're doing that for the people that really enjoy my videos, I'll take the hit. I mean, I'm not rich anyway. In spirit, I am. I'm a millionaire in spirit. But other than that, I'll take the hit. I don't care about if they just want to do that all the time. If they want to do that, who cares? Appreciate it, Aaron. I do like making the videos too. Hey, breathable, Mr. Ryan. If you can't do all that cursing, or it'll, YouTube will not like it. Is all I'm saying. It's not up to me. They always ask me once you put the comment up, it asks me if I should put it on there or not. And I'm trying to keep it halfway PG, you know. But you say F, I mean put the F on there in ing or F in the ER. We all know what you're talking about. If you can switch it up like that, I don't have any problems with that. Ed, no, I haven't met Arena. I think she's supposed to be coming to St. Louis area though soon. So if she wants to do a challenge over here, I'll do a challenge again with her. Yeah, I'm subscribed to Raina's channel. No, you're good, breathable. I just want to let you know why they wasn't popping up. Is all. Aaron Raina's she's involved with somebody, and I'm not really looking. I mean, I'm looking, but I'm not looking. If you know what I'm talking about, I'm just looking. But I'm not looking to get into any black Hulkerations. You dirty lint liquor. Maybe they thought you was really being serious, calling somebody a name. That's why they didn't like that one. But I didn't have a problem with dirty lint liquor. Yeah, LA Beast gets a lot of strikes, and I don't know why YouTube would even give him too many strikes because they make a lot of money off him. If he makes $500 or $1,000 on one live stream, they get about $300 of the thousand. They get 333. Well, no, 300. So out of $1,000, they get 30% of your money. Yeah, I just do challenges and stuff with people. I don't go out looking. I mean, I'm not looking for no relationship. I'm just doing challenges, my YouTube, working. I don't have any time for anybody else, and I tell people that I'm not self. I got to be selfish right now, but at least I know to be selfish by myself and not be with somebody and not even be with them. Because summertime, I'm not even home, but like half the time I'm on the road. So to be in a relationship, you need to give about 100% about. So I'm not there. I can't do it. I just got a lot of stuff going on my plate right now, and uh, I just can't. I do construction, landscaping, cut trees. I garden, pickle. I do a lot of pickles. I bake banana breads, gooey butter cakes, pumpkin breads. Um, I haul. I mean, I do whatever it takes to pay the bills. Hell, they don't bills don't care where you get the money from, but I do a lot. I do ceramic tile. I don't want to do any construction anymore. Not too much construction. I want to do more landscaping. Uh, the construction side of it, like lifting 50-pound buckets all day long. I mean, I could do rocks. I mean, I'll shovel rocks and do landscaping. I really like doing that. Um, but just hauling 400 by fours up 3 flights of stairs that the crane can't get to is just not my cup of tea. Or bending down doing the ceramic tile all the time is just if I don't got any help, then I won't do it anymore hardly unless I have to pay some bills. But I try to get somebody to help me to clean the buckets out, to mix the mortar, and then hand me the tile while I'm down there putting them down. No, breathable. I'm 42. Um, when I stopped drinking, I didn't have any kind of skills other than drinking. So I got into rehabbing houses. So I was good at tearing stuff up. So I demoed a lot of stuff, and I was the only guy every day to be on the job at 100 degrees, no air in the place, dirty, just nasty. But I had all the equipment on, and everybody that showed up to the job said, "Hey, I'll see you tomorrow." They lasted one day and never came back. I was throwing couches out of the second floor window downstairs to the dumpster. Uh, I work hard. I mean, I do work hard for my money. So I'm just getting to a point now. The younger guys need to do the heavy stuff while I line everything up. I need to be a supervisor. Ice cream challenge. I have an ice cream challenge I just did on the 5th of July. And I have an ice cream challenge I did about 2 months ago in Florida that I'm about to post. So at the end of the month, by the end of the month, I think, I will have an ice cream challenge, the biggest ice cream challenge I've ever done. That'll be at Revolutionary Ice Cream in Florida, Brandon, Florida. You ain't gonna forget that name. Yeah, breathable. Alcoholics have a strong worth ethic if they ain't drinking. Cause I made an excuse when it was 105 degrees outside. I used to make an excuse, man, it's too hot to cut the grass and just drink. Not even in the shade, just be drinking in 105-degree weather, but it's too hot to cut the grass. Hey, Aaron, I'm glad you showed up. I'm glad you showed up Friday night. You have a good night, unless you made other plans. Get some sleep for work, man. We all got to pay the bills. Hey, Wild Bill, you man, you're about an hour and a half late, but I guess you ain't never late until you get here. Party starts when you get here. What made you quit? Uh, what made me quit drinking was a lot of stuff. Uh, just catching up to me, just everything. My health, high blood pressure. I mean, I was seeing lights and stuff when I coughed, high blood pressure. My arm hurt when I coughed. Uh, I thrown up blood. That was when I was 21. So I was trying to quit. My first time trying to quit was when I was 21, when people starting to drink. There was a patch of woods that direction. You can see through my window here. I lived out there for two weeks with a little fire, cast iron skillet in the middle, and there's a store right in front of that I used to go get canned goods and my fifth of alcohol. I would drink out there in the woods because I was hearing voices, seeing things. Uh, and I actually was looking around the corner. I heard this lady's voice clear as day. I could say it's clear as day, but I didn't know what she was saying. I mean, it's kind of hard to explain, but it was like really clear. And I would look around the corner, and yeah, I was hearing voices and seeing stuff, and uh, I carried tarps, 4 tarps over there with the brown side out, so I had fire in the middle. It was cold outside. They couldn't see the fire because I had the tarps. Yeah, I was going a little nutty. Hey, thanks, Linda. I appreciate you showing up. You have a good night. But I stayed out there for 2 weeks, and the buddy that I had the bee hive inspection on here that I put on about a month ago, he's the one that found me out there and took me to detox in a hospital. And after 4 days there, I don't remember nothing from detox, but I couldn't smoke cigarettes. That's the only thing I can remember from that place, that I couldn't smoke cigarettes. After that, I went to a gateway treatment in Caseyville, Illinois. Here, I stayed there 110 days. Uh, I needed the 110 days to get the clouds out my head and all the cobwebs, and it was a big thing. I wrote a lot of poems when I was there. I do like to write poems. I wrote a lot of poems while I was in there, and I still have the poems in the other room. Um, I might can get on here one time and read all my poems. Wild Bill, you messing with honeybees. Hey, sometimes it's worth them stings for that good honey. Just saying. We got 16 people in here that's not talking much or texting much. I thought it was no. I looked up to see. I thought there was like one person in here, but there's 16 folks in here. Oh, and I stopped smoking cigarettes almost 12 years ago. I stopped drinking. September 26th would be 13 years if I can last until September 26th. It'll be 13 years. Uh, it'll be 12 years from smoking cigarettes. So now, now I just have an eating problem. But I'll be doing some editing when I wake up in the morning. I got jobs lined up next week, so I'm going to hit it hard next week, ladies. No, I'm just joking. Jesus, I don't have time for ladies. Got it or men. Have to get that straight. All right, Sherry, did you get your grass cut completely? Get a mower. You need to get a mower or a goat. Get a goat. Two goats, one for the front, one for the back of the grass. Sherry, I cut grass. You're not gonna believe this. It was about 4 foot high with the weed eater. It was a lot of grass. It was like 100 feet of grass. I only stopped once. That was because I had to fix the weed eater. And my arm was burnt like right here because the motor was touching here. So what I did was get a thermal shirt. I had the thermal shirt. I cut the sleeve off and I put the shirt on my arm right here so it wouldn't burn when I was using a weed eater. Yeah, well, don't get a goat then. Hey, treat all my ideas like a buffet. Okay, I have a lot of ideas. Just treat them like a buffet. Take the ones you want, leave the rest. Oh my God, mukbang. Uh, hey, Miss Hobbs, they made me review that. They said mukbang was maybe a bad word. Wes, hardwood experience. That's the second time it says message retracted. Are you doing that, or is somebody, or is YouTube doing that? Because it's not coming through on this end. Okay, I just wanted to make sure, Wes. I didn't know. I didn't want you to think I was doing that. You keep saying retracted though. Oh, Sherry, don't overdose on the pain meds. Mainframe, nice to join us. About an hour and 35 minutes in. Um, I might try to go a little bit longer. That's what she said. Excuse me. Guess I'll keep my shirt. I think the highest bid was only $8, but it has a grease stain on it. That's actually should improve the value of the shirt because it I did it at a challenge. I had to look and see what challenge. I'm thinking it was Larry. If you look at an old video, it might be Larry's on the lake. It was in Lake of the Ozarks. So it's one of my first 20 videos probably, and I think I wore this shirt. I think so. Because it wasn't a Subway. Subway, I had this shirt on maybe on one of the first videos when I was challenged the Randy Santel Subway challenge. I think yeah, I didn't get grease on it then. Nah, Miss Hobbs, I think I'm gonna keep this shirt for now. $15. That's a good price though. I was like, I almost had me. But you don't want this shirt. You rather get a new shirt for $20. Okay? You don't want this used shirt for 15. You want a brand new garbage disposal shirt. Real soft. This one ain't even soft like my shirts. Hey, hey, breathable. It's not that I can't find a job. I'm just playing around trying to sell this stuff here. I'm just playing unless you want to spend a lot of money. No, but all seriousness, I have jobs. I mean, I can do. I have roof jobs. I have landscape. I have all kind of jobs I can do right now. It's just I'm trying to do my YouTube at the same time, and that's why I was doing. I was trying to do the Patreon to try to counterbalance the days that I'm not working. That I can do editing instead of me doing editing and not making any money. Uh, So I can work 7 days a week. I mean, no problem. People know me around here. They know my word's good. My word's good. My work's good. I'm dependable, reliable, efficient, productive. All them good words. Uh, but I just can't do all the work and editing at the same time. That's all the Patreon was about. I appreciate the thought. The I appreciate the thought though about the working, but. Uh, if push comes to shove, then maybe I can only have to put one video out a week. But if I do that, I'll be like 4 months behind on my videos because I do a lot of challenges. Chatterbait, chatterbait, like master. Just asking. That's a Patreon thing there, I think. Oh, B33. You can tell corporate your boy's getting a Roku channel. So in about a week or two, I'll have a Roku channel up, and it's called The Garbage Disposal. Duh, Garbage Disposal. But it's the same videos that I have that's on YouTube that's going to be on there. But the plus side of the Roku channel is if you don't have a smart TV or you don't know how to connect the Wi-Fi of the Bluetooth on your computer to the TV, then you can go to the Roku. You can go to the Roku and watch it there. Breathable. The whole thing of the not drinking idea, and this is just water. It's not vodka. But hour and 40 minutes of talking, I need a little bit of water. But the whole drinking idea, I just don't drink. I mean, it just don't appeal to me anymore. When I first stopped drinking, I would think to myself, what if I drink, then I think to myself, well, the outcome of me drinking, I got to think ahead of the game. When I first stopped drinking, I had to think what will happen, what usually happened in the past, not just the instant gratification. Kind of like relationships. I think about, man, I want that. Ooh, I want that. Kind of like that. I don't get all creepy looking in the store, but I'm like, man, I would like to have that. Some of that. They're like, you know what? Too expensive. Not gonna go through it. I can't change flat tires. I'm at work and I think it out, okay? Just like a relationship, just like drinking. I think the same thing. But now I don't even worry about drinking. It's nothing, not even smoking a cigarette. But if somebody's right here on this side of me smoking a cigarette, hey, I don't mind the wind blowing my direction once or twice, is all I'm saying. Not just the whole smoke beating me down. But every now and then I don't mind a little windage. A breathable. YouTube don't like that word either. Lasagna challenge. She can challenge you whatever she wants to challenge you in. Hey, I compete with her all the time. It's your turn. Oh, a lasagna making challenge. Hell, I got squash. I'll make a zucchini squash lasagna. Hey, El Fugo, is that how you say it? Fugo? I appreciate you showing up. You must have watched his video today. He did a pizza challenge. He actually had four of my videos on different challenges, like four different videos. Um, we inbox all the time. I mean, he's a real cool guy. I met him at we did the omelet challenge together, and he did the pizza challenge. I think his crust was a little thinner, is all I'm saying. I actually inboxed him. I said, "Man, how much did you pay him to make that crust so thin?" But he had the time wrong too. He had it in 9 minutes and 35 seconds. I did it in 8 minutes and 45 maybe. But uh, hell, I mean, I don't know. I beat a lot of his records, but he beat some of mine. It goes back and forth. Some challenges just aren't the same amount of that they give you each time. But I appreciate you showing up, man. And I hope you like all my videos. I like to edit them and make them real nice. Steve, I don't do Nathan's because you have to sign a 3-year contract. Once you win the qualifier, you have to sign a 3-year contract to be with MLE, and I'm not doing that. And they want 30% of my money from YouTube, and YouTube already wants 30% of my money, so I'm not making any money with them. So, Miss Hobbs, are you going to be cooking? And me and Molly is going to be eating? Yeah, I can't do any cooking much until wintertime. I'm not going to be heating my house up like that again. Put my foot down. I have a Twitch account, Wes, but I haven't. I uploaded some videos on there, but it doesn't do that great. Uh, but I uploaded some. I'm gonna go check it out soon and see maybe I'll upload some more. But it doesn't do that great right now. I put that in my notes right now. I'll write that down to check Twitch and maybe upload some videos. I write a lot of notes all the time, and I try to be organized. I try to be organized here because I went to the store and I got these for 50 cents since it's back to school. They were $1 a piece. You can get the 15 or the 10-cent folders. They're gonna rip on you. You gotta think of the long haul. So I got these. This is my YouTube. That's my YouTube one. And I got one for my trip route. I do different trip. When I do trips, I plan it out for promotions. And I do have promos and legal papers. Yeah, we do legal. I got my challenges, and these are all my challenges. I write down here. You probably can't. This is like I did 125 challenges so far, but I got the times. I got the times and the dates and the places where I'm at, so I can go back and reference that. Video ideas. Yeah, I got video ideas. A lot of video ideas. You can't even see that one good. This is my new Patreon. That's my new Patreon, and then here's my contest. So I got all these different folders. I try to be organized. I try to be organized so it's easier for me to keep track of everything. £7 under 1,500 calories. Breathable. I say I am kind of psychic, so you've probably been drinking. You might have been drinking a little bit right now. But I don't have that problem. No, but yeah, I try to keep it PG in here is all. Yeah, Miss Hobbs, if you want to collab and send me what you want to vlog and write down, I can write it down for you and then mail it to you. Then you can go to the store and you can pretend like it's your handwriting or something like that. I mean, we could do some kind of, it doesn't matter. I mean, whatever helps your channel out, I'm game. Almost whatever. Uh, 1,500 calories under. I might try something like that in the future. Right now, it's just like real crazy with my videos. Um, Most of my stuff that I want to try is going to be during the fall and the winter time. I have a lot of stuff going to be happening then. Uh, Especially I'll be in the house a lot, and my garden's not going to be going, so I don't have to worry about that. Yeah, I try it. I try to keep it. I try to keep it clean as I can. I need to get some. See that's just a sheen on my face. The light don't help either, so I got to put my head down like this so it don't look like it's greasy. Ugh. All right. Sorry about all the moving and stuff. I'm trying to get comfortable here. It's been an hour and 50 minutes. And then question mark. I do like that answer. I mean question. It depends. Most I'm going to say 70 to 80% of the food, maybe a little higher. And then I'm going to let you guys know what he asked. At what point does the food you're eating in challenges stop tasting great? I'm going to say like only 5% tastes good all the way through. Hell, maybe 1%. But about halfway. Some of them are like 35, 40% in. Some of them are like 5%. It just sucks. But you just got to go through it. But most of them, majority of them is like 60 to 70%. Just like, let's get this over with. Oh, I'm sorry. And then, excuse me. But yes, that was a good question. The one I just did though at where was it at? It's called the Bronx Bomber. It's in Ohio. Sharonville, I think Sharonville, Ohio. I didn't post that one yet, but that one tasted good all the way through. I almost did a Randy and stopped and said, "Man, this is really good." But I was trying to beat a record, which I didn't beat the record. I had a teammate, Matt Hannon. Uh, he's he's not a professional eater, but he's pretty quick. But we didn't get the record on that one. But I was trying to go for it, but it tasted great all the way through. Steve, I don't want to name the place that it sucked at, and I really can't get into too much detail about it. But I just saw these people like really not even a week, probably a week ago. But yeah, it's pretty close to me too. But the stuff tasted like the food came out of a can, like worse than that. And I don't know if they just did it that bad because they didn't want nobody to beat the challenges, but I hope all their food don't taste that bad. Hopefully. Oh, no problem, man. Then least I could do. I I don't get too many questions that I think on here, but I do appreciate you being curious about that. It's something I usually don't think about either. Steve, how about trying a Stony uh, big bowl of cereal? I don't know. I might try one of those. I might. It tears your mouth up too much eating that cereal. I have to say that I like your character. You seem to be an honest and benevolent person. Keep up the great work. Just recently came across. Thank you, Hugo's boss. I appreciate it. I mean, I try to be honest because you know what I say that if you're not honest, you got to remember all your lies. I guess so. You got to remember. I'm too old to remember stuff, so I'm just going to be honest with you. And other than that, sorry about that. I'm trying to keep this computer plugged in. I forgot I'm and I like to edit all my videos. And usually you could tell in my videos that I'm lying. You know, I'm just trying to play around and joke around. But usually on my videos, I do make it clear that I'm joking. So people and I do have a straight face. You know, I usually keep a straight face. I don't care. But after I do the straight face thing, I'll throw something in there like, "Hey, I'm joking," you know. But I do appreciate it. And I hope you like all my videos. I'll tell you now, on Sundays and Wednesdays, I put new videos out. If you hit subscribe and you hit notify, you'll get notified of that. And on Fridays, I'm going to go live. I'm going to say 90 to 95% of the time every Friday at 9 p.m. Central. So if you guys lock that into your phones or your alarm clocks for 8:30, so you can make some popcorn or something and get all like take a shower and get ready to watch a couple hours of this. Every Friday, I'm going to try to go live. Every Friday. If I'm on the road, I'll try to pull over, put it on my phone and go live and put it there while I'm driving. And I might just talk about stuff while I'm driving. I mean, I don't know. That hadn't come up yet, but my first live ever, I was on the road and I told people I was going live. So I went to a McDonald's and I did a live inside McDonald's. That's how serious I am. So I try to keep my word. Um, and I got to warn you too now, Hugo, that I am like a worse typo. I'll text, I'll comment, and my words are all. I hope you can read typo wordage because got some hot dog fingers. I don't know what the double meat Subway is. 72 inches, 6 foot. Yeah, I could probably do 6. I could probably do more than that. I did 5 like a year and a half ago when I first started. I did 5 of them. Yeah, I think I did them. I did 4 of them because it was a four Subway challenge. I think I did 4 of them in like 6 minutes or 7 minutes. Who made the shirt? I bought this. I don't know where I bought it from, but I bought that somewhere online. It might have been Amazon. But I do sell my own t-shirts too. If you guys like the garbage disposal t-shirts I wear, I have the white and black. In about 2 weeks, I'll have small and medium. So Miss Hobbs, wait for it. And I have to change my thing on I gotta write that down too. I gotta change my t-shirt thing on my videos to put small and mediums back on there. And Tracy, thanks for showing up. I know I didn't say it already, but I appreciate you showing up. You have you usually do some lengthy comments as well. There's a few more that do that, and I read them all, and I like you guys commenting. So I appreciate you spending your time writing your comments, and then like I said, I try to get to 100% of my comments. So, and if you could comment, like other people comment, they comment like 3 times in a row on different stuff. But if people could comment on one comment like you do a big paragraph and stuff that I read, and I can comment on all that. But the reminders I get on other people that comment like 3 in a row, I still get to them, but it's a little more difficult to do because I got to go through each one. But I do like reading all my comments, guys. So good or bad, I still read them. I still try to comment, even if this is bad. I try to pull the negative out of. I mean, that was when I was drinking. I pull a positive out of it. So I'm just putting this in my phone now to change my shirt thing to smalls and mediums in a minute. Because I just ordered some more smalls and mediums and larges because I just ran out of smalls and mediums. And I'm almost out of large. And I'll do that here in about a couple weeks because I have video to edit tomorrow morning. Okay, what did I miss? Ed, the humor I have, I got from my grandfather in Paw. He had I said it in my stuffed bell pepper when I was in the backyard doing the hunting of the hunting the deer, and I had the vest on. That was one of his vests he actually wore when he went fishing. I have another vest too in there. It's a green one like that with fish on it. But yeah, he always made people laugh, and he joked around all day long. A Euro. I haven't done a Euro lately. 13. Um, I'm gonna um, I'm gonna try to do a Euro next year. That's Southside 6. That's in Virginia or somewhere like that for $666. I'm gonna try that, but it's gonna be next year. Yeah, Tracy. Once they take off, I had mine last year where they was green for like 3 months, and then they just started going crazy. There's like a lot of them on there, but they'll stay green for like 3 months. Hugo, um, my name, the garbage disposal. Actually, I had put on Facebook for people to comment on if it's. I liked the garbage disposal, and I liked another name. Uh, the refrigerator. It was a play on words, like the refrigerator, but the fridge raider. But and somebody else said Clark the Shark because my last name's Clark, and I'm thinking sounds like a pawn shop guy, Clark the Shark or something. I'm gonna break somebody's leg like a mafia. But everybody on Facebook liked most of them liked the garbage disposal, so that's what I went with. Kyle, yeah, I saw he beat my time, and he had my time wrong. I did it 8:48. He beat by a minute and a half, but if you go back and look at my video and look at his video, his crust is like this thin. Mine was like this thin. So, but if I go back to try to beat his record, I have to pay for that pizza. I'm not paying for that pizza. So if they don't let me do it free, and I call them and ask them if they want to go live and see if I can beat a record, if they do it for free, I'll go. But I'm not going to pay to beat his record. I mean, I beat probably 95% of Randy's records. But the records that uh, he beats of mine too. So I mean, I'm not perfect, and there's people that can beat me all the time. So hey, it's just name of the game, man. We go back and forth, and he beats mine sometimes, and I beat his. So challenges, people, challenges. Yeah, I remember that breathable. That was the that was called the Super Bowl Shuffle. Remember that? That I forgot all about that song. Yeah, demo. Well, the commentary is okay too, but I'm. It is a lot of the challenges are inconsistent of the weights. Like the one we just did, he I think it was Randy and I forgot who else did that. Maybe Ramsey Hilton just did a pizza challenge, and theirs was like 12 pounds. Ours was almost 15 pounds. I would say 13 and a half to 14 pounds after it came out the oven. And we beat that record of theirs. So I mean, it's sometimes it's just different times of the day, the diet, and what's going on. Sometimes I can eat faster, sometimes I can't. 1985, yes, Miss Hobbs, 1985. Sarah Harris, hello, Sarah Harris. There's your shout out. Yeah. Hey, Dan B. Nice showing up. I'm glad you guys showed up. I'm already 2 hours into this live, and you guys just showed up. I don't want to just jump out the live, but I'm gonna have to probably. I'm gonna say another 15 minutes, and then I'll have to wrap it up. Dan B. already did that challenge, but just because he beat my record, I'm not gonna go back and just beat the records that he's beat me on. Um, the crust on that was thinner than mine, but I mean it's okay. I mean I can't win them all, but I'll just just do the next challenge and try to do it faster as all the next ones. I don't like going back to do the same ones. It's like I don't have anything against Randy. Randy's a good guy. I mean I like inboxing him and we joke around a lot. I'll have no problem with it. I mean there's people that beat me all the time. But he's a real nice guy. There's people that don't like him for some reason, and they had never met him. Uh, but I don't have a problem with him. Hey Tracy, you got to take care of that man first. But but yeah, I appreciate you tuning in. All right, Sarah. If you stay up, you can watch this live stream after it's over. After this is over, I post it so I don't delete it. So if you're going to be up for a while, you got about 2 hours of watching some of this Patreon. Because I did this YouTube Patreon just to tell people why that I made a Patreon. So if you guys want to go back and watch this video later, I said it 2 or 3 times in it. So that's all I can say about that. I don't want to go over it again, and people that's been in here have to listen to it over and over. Dan B, he's actually ranked number 2 right now. He can still eat faster than me, and his capacity's more than me. I think he's 51 years old right now. I'm 42. I might be doing this for maybe 3 or 4 more years, and I'm probably going to wrap it up. But I'm going to still do YouTube videos, and I'll do more funny videos, and I'll still do like speed challenges on YouTube. But I won't do the massive 8 or 9, 10 pounds probably. No more. Hey, breathable. I'm trying to keep this PG, but I don't like people harassing other people in here. You know, I mean, you might not see it as harassment, but she's Tracy. I don't think is really liking the wordage here. But just try to keep it PG for everybody, and that's all I can say, man. But I appreciate everybody being in here, and I don't want anybody feeling like that they come in this room and don't want to be here. So I appreciate it, man. If you just kind of keep it a question and answer with me, or you can talk to anybody in here. It's just how you do it is all. I try to keep it as like everybody starts getting to know each other in here, you know, like chat room. So it's I just try to keep it like everybody that don't feel I I just see that I wouldn't want to be in a room that somebody does that with is all. And I'm not trying to be, you know, harsh on you. Just I'm trying to keep everybody satisfied. Hey Ann, thanks for showing up. Hey Darren, I stayed on for a long time. That's what she said. Hey, thanks, Darren. Yeah, I told everybody when I first started that you almost made me late to my live because I'm usually right on time. So I mean, right at 9 o'clock, I got on this. So, but it's been over 2 hours. Yeah, they no, you're good. But the yeah, it's been about big. It's almost 11:10 here. But Darren just came from doing a challenge as well. I need to write down those challenges so I can tell Randy to take them off his website because that's a lot of them in one location, like 4 of them, 3 or 4 that's not doing challenges anymore. Yeah, I'm usually right on time. So if I say 9 o'clock, don't worry at 8:59. 9 o'clock, I try to go live right at 9 o'clock. So if you guys just tune in, uh, Fridays, I'm going to try every single Friday. Every single Friday, I'm going to try to be on at 9 o'clock p.m. Central Time. So if you guys want to tune into that, I would highly appreciate it. Yeah, I got gardening to do in the morning, and then I'm going to do some editing on a video. I have a video with Matt Cohen, Sweet Tooth Cohen. He's from Major League Eaters. We did the Carnivore 30-inch pizza. It's 11-pound pizza. Really salty. So I'm going to tell you, not even halfway through that pizza challenge, freaking salty. Saltiest pizza ever. But I mean, it was good pizza up to then, but that salt from all that meat, it was look. Let's keep this PG, people. But the salt from all that meat was overwhelming. But we got the record there too. And Randy and Nate Figueroa had that record. Had that record. So we got that record too. So I don't mind Randy beating one of my records. Thanks, Sarah. Yeah, I got this, I think, from Amazon or something. But I used to almost not fit it because I was in a 3X. Now I'm in a 2X. Hey, Robin. Thanks for tuning in. Darren, the ape ranking is whack. Well, for the time being, it wasn't because they didn't know where to put me at, and I think they put me in a pretty good location in the spot when I first started. They only went with what they had. They didn't know. I didn't go. I never went against other people except Dan, Dave, Bernelli, Dan Kennedy, and Bob Shout, and Molly Schuyler. Uh, I only went with them people. I've only competed with them, so that's what they had to go off of. So number 7, I think, was good. But this year coming up, I'm thinking number 6 at least. I'm not going to be higher number 5. I'm pretty sure of that. But number 6 would be pretty good. And rookie of the year because I think I'm the only rookie, so that might be a safe bet there. Sarah, energy drinks. I do not do any energy drinks except uh, if I'm driving and I'm really really tired, but I need to be somewhere like in 3 hours, like at a certain location throughout the night, so I can go to sleep at a certain rest area or wherever I got to go. I would take a 5 hour energy drink because it doesn't get you all jumpy and you don't get that crash. The other ones in the can, no, I don't do those because it makes you too jittery and I don't feel good. I don't feel right. And then you crash after the fact. I used to be kind of addicted to the mini thins, the little bitty white pills they call white crosses, maybe. I used to do like 20 of those at a time and be up for like 4 days straight when I used to run the streets and make money other ways. But I used to run the streets and drink. I used to take all those pills, and when you crash, I was slapping myself in the face while I was driving, had the windows rolled down, the speakers blasting, just to try to make it home. And I pull over on the side of the highway and went to sleep there, and the cop knocked on the window. I'm like, "Look, man, I was trying to go sleep." But yeah, I don't do any of those anymore, and I rarely do the 5 hour energy drinks. I probably had like 12 of them, and I might have 10 left, and that's been about a half a year or more. So I only use 2 in like a half a year. I only do when I really, really have to. Yeah, I don't know, Darren. I'm thinking you're almost correct there. I think so because if they're going off really speed, I think Joe Manchetti might have me on speed on like the minute and a half contests or 2 minutes. But any capacity or anything over 3 or 4 minutes, I'm pretty sure I can get him on that. But he doesn't go to many contests, I believe. So I'm thinking they have a problem with people not doing that as well. Yeah, I could probably get him on pretty much most of the stuff now. But next year, and I've been training pretty hard at home, so I'm trying to move it up to the next level. Next year, my goal next year on my birthday to be 200 pounds even. I used to be 287 pounds on Thanksgiving. I'm down to 245 right now. I'm trying to get down to 200 pounds. So 45 pounds I need to lose before March 30th of next year. I'm planning on trying to probably up it to 12 to 13 pounds of food. No comment on Darren. I really don't know him too well, so I don't want to say nothing about him. March the 30th, Sarah. March the 30th. I do have a PO box. Anybody PO box and Crocs. I wear a size 13. So, but in regular shoes, not 13. Just Crocs size 13. So if you read my descriptions on my videos, I do have that in there. But I got plenty of Crocs. These used to be my work Crocs. I tell people these are my house Crocs now. But see these holes? These are from nails and staples and screws. But now it's all flat at the bottom, so I use them for house shoes. And then once they get holes all the way through, then that's when I throw them away. Regular shoes, I wear a 10 and a half. I do have a pair of running shoes I use for my treadmill. And I don't know, Darren, I don't know if you ever saw a treadmill, but that Wi-Fi thing there, that has Wi-Fi on it. That's a really nice treadmill. That's just a free TV that don't have cable that I never even turn on because I don't even have cable. But I get free TVs from people that upgrade their TVs, so I just take their TV for free. And I got a TV in the corner here. Look, there's a TV right there in the corner. Don't even use that one. It's just free. Yeah, Darren, I know what they say about people with big feet. Yeah, it takes a lot of soap to wash them feet. Tracy, you remind me of them women off of Popeye, them swamp women. What do they call them people? With every time I think about somebody, a woman with big feet, I always think of them ladies on on the on Popeye. Lagoon, big socks. Yes, very big socks. Alice the Lagoon or Alice the Goon? What's her name? 5'5". What? 5'5", and you got size 10 feet in men? You've been running around town with no shoes on when you was little, probably. Well, thanks, Sarah. I appreciate it. I use Instagram usually just to post YouTube videos. I don't even know how to use Instagram hardly. That and Twitter. I barely use Twitter as well. Very confusing. Mm, or Yeah, I have a pair of running shoes. It's in the other room. I might have to I might have to show you guys another video. Oh, speaking of videos, I got a video to do tomorrow to shoot. So I need something funny to go in one of these videos. So shoot video. Can't tell you what it's about yet. Oh, I got some funny stuff planned. I just need time to do it. I have a lot of funny videos that I need to do. And I can't do all those because I got to work and edit some of these videos. But like I said, the Patreon, if it works out good, then I can work a little less and spend more time doing these videos. And I have probably a whole list on my phone, like 50 different ideas on different videos that I cannot do yet because I just need time to do them. Guys, I have shoes. I have lots of shoes. Not just one pair of running shoes. I got like $200 pair. The people I used to go with, the girls would buy me Jordan shoes 'cause they wore Jordans. I probably got like 8 pairs of Jordans and all kind of shoes in there that I wouldn't buy them. I'm not buying no shoe that expensive. You gotta be nuts. Sarah, no, I'm single and I'm looking, but not looking. I'm just looking. That's all. But I think it out, and I can't. I'm not in a relationship deal. I'm not trying to be in a relationship deal because it takes a lot of time, and I don't have that right now. I really don't. And it takes money. Really don't have that. Oh, I didn't buy those shoes. I would not buy $200 pairs of shoes. You gotta be. You know what? My daughter only has one pair of shoes that I bought her. That she had to have some Jordans. One pair. That was like a birthday or Christmas or something present. Never again. I won't buy that. Yeah. Well, I got this. Look, that took a year to get this picture here. Took me a year before I finally coughed up the money to get it, and it was going clearance. It was going out. It was like what they call that, discontinued. So I found 2 of these. So I got one of these for sale. Seriously, have one of those for sale. But you gotta buy the frame for it and back. It's just the rolling print right here. It's rolled up. It's rolled up. But I got both of those for the same price as buying one. So, but it took me a year to cough up the money for that because I really like that print. I really do like that. Yeah, I appreciate it. When you walk in my front door, it looks like you're going to be walking on that rope. It's hard to go backwards. That's what she said. Uh, hard to go on that. What am I talking about? Must have been a lie. No, but when you come in the front door, it looks like you're walking right down that bridge. Oh, look at that. That's professional right there. Thanks, Rod. $170. What? A shadow at the edge of the bridge. Probably some guy wanting to collect a toll right there. I wish I can get a picture of this other one. That's when you're walking in my door. Captain Creep. Is it Creep? This one here I got too on a discount, but you can't barely see this one because it's light. But that's the big one there. And I put a green rug under it so it looks like a hill. So it looks like it's actually part of that picture because it's the same color. It's the same color as that picture if the light wasn't on it. So you can see that and it looks like a hill right there. But other than that, that's the one I really like. Yeah. Okay, I understand, Tracy. You got to do what you got to do. You know, I need I need to do something for my back. I don't know if I need some arches in my shoes or not. Oh, the Darren. Yeah, I'm gonna still do YouTubing if I still do YouTubing because, like I said, that's why I did my Patreon. I started that because of the work plus trying to edit. So I'm trying to work it out now to figure out what I'm gonna do. But I'm definitely going to at least put one video out a week. I'm still trying to do my 2 videos and maybe a third on Friday, but see what happens. But I will still do videos if I still have my YouTube and I'm done eating. I'll do like 1 minute speed challenges. Um, I'll do a lot of funny videos and probably less eating. But I'll do like 1 minute speed challenges just to have a video of eating if they want to see that. But I do a lot of bad acting. That's bad acting is in my future. Super Zone. How you say that? Supersonics. Is that what that is? Who made those? I don't know who made these. I got them from IKEA, but they discontinued them, so you can't get it anymore except for me. This one is the only one you can get from me. That's special edition, discontinued, so it should be worth more. But I've got it for $200. It's like I think it's 5 foot by 8 foot, somewhere around that line, 5 by 7 or 5 by 8. Thanks, Tracy. I take pride in my bad acting, everybody. I take pride. And I have some other stuff coming up. I almost spilled the beans, but I've got a lot of ideas. A lot of ideas up here. I just need to do a lot more editing. Darren, you have a lot of great questions. You know that? You should be a professional question guy. I know you used to wrestle, so you ever miss it? Man, I wrestle with bills. I wrestle with people around here trying to haggle me. Uh, I still wrestle, just different ways. But no, I really don't miss wrestling. I'm just too old to mess with all that. But I was 131 pounds when I wrestled in high school. So I was over double. I was twice the man I was back then. Well, now I'm a little less than twice the man. So now 245. So getting down to 200 where I want to be. I want to be too small because I want people to push me around here, and I got to start shooting at folks. Want to still have some kind of beefcake in me so I don't be pushed around. Oh, not half the man. I'm double because I'm twice the weight. Yeah, but can't show my gun too much on the YouTube because they don't like it. They don't like my safety. Oh man, Darren, you're asking all these questions and put me on the spot. But yeah, I could take him. Oh, I don't really know. You never know. Maybe he's a ball hitter. Like he hits balls. But hey, if anybody was bigger than me, I'm gonna tell you what, people say fight fair. A fight's a fight. Okay, unless it's two people against one. Okay, if it's two people against one, that's not a fair fight. Now, one on one, anything goes. I'm biting ears like Mike Tyson. I'm gonna punch ball bags. I don't care if you're bigger than me. You're getting a ball bag punched like quick, like freaking quick. You're 2 times bigger than me. You don't need to be coming and mess with me. Hey, thanks, Ryan. Hey, you ain't gotta do that, man, because I think you already sent some earlier. But out of them $2 though, YouTube is getting 70 cents of that. So if you can go to my Patreon and you send it there, then they only get 20 cents of that $2. But this one, YouTube gets like 60 to 70 cents of that. Just saying, YouTube is getting greedy. Thanks, Breathable. You gotta go. You gotta jump off here, man, because you're gonna be going broke by the time you get off here. You got your ribs dislocated and a concussion. Golly, how big was that guy? I got hope you can see it. I got my head split open by a gun and a golf club. Two different times. But around here, people do not fight fair. It's always one-on-one for like 20 seconds before somebody gets their face punched. And then here comes their friend. And then, or they use golf clubs or bats or guns to slap you with. I'm going to tell you now, slapping me with a gun is not going to help, because if you're not going to use the gun by shooting, I'll take the dang thing from you because I took it from him. You don't slap me with a gun and just play with, no. Ooh, almost had a flashback. Yeah, Darren, I stopped drinking, so I got myself out of a lot of those situations, but I'm more, I guess I'm a little more smarter today, and I always carry my pistol now, so ain't nobody pistol whipping me no more. So as soon as I see that gun, even if it ain't pointing at me, if I see somebody pulling the gun out, bam, they don't have a chance. Well, Miss Hobbs, at least you're old enough to go to the bathroom. I still talk to my mom sometimes, and she starts talking about stuff like, Mom, I don't want to hear that. There's stuff you just don't need to tell everybody. But like, Mom, I don't need to hear that. That's when you know you're getting old, because your mom's old enough to just not care about what she says. Tall. Oh, I'm really tall laying down is what I tell ladies. No, but I think I'm 5'7.5" or 5'8", maybe 5'8" when I wake up, but probably 5'7.5" to 5'7" at 3 p.m. Or 4 p.m. Because I think your spine actually gets heavier or like tired. But I lied for a long time, and I lied to myself on my driver's license for like a long time before it got took from me from drinking and driving. Uh, I put 5'10" down. I know people just looked at me and looked at my ID and laughed inside, because I was not 5'10", never 5'10", except on a stack of encyclopedias. Yeah, you're actually taller when you wake up because your spine's got rested. So in the morning, I was like 5'8". At night, I'm like 5'7". Katie, I like being around people that's shorter than me because I feel tall. And oh yeah, Ed, I'm full of useless information. And funny bone is not really a bone, and it ain't even funny. The funny bone is actually a tendon, I think. It's not even a bone. But there, you should already know it was a lie because it wasn't even funny. Dave, I don't know. I don't really take a look at people's size, I guess. Oh, I know I pop my neck a lot. You see me a lot of challenges doing this. My neck, it's so stiff, like right here, like a big ball of muscle, just muscle. See, but it's all this. It gets really tense, and if I put my thumb here and push real hard, oh my goodness, it's like a relief. Hey, how much you had to drink today? Breathable. I'm just wondering. I used to be in chat rooms and I would drink a fifth of Paul Masson because I used to drink a fifth of Tanqueray. That's what I started off on. But as my as my alcoholism got higher, my budget got lower. So I would hang around people that would make me look better. So by the time I stopped drinking, I was hanging around people at the Burn Barrel. Not lying. Did you do the onion lesson? Oh no, I didn't do that. Yeah, I went down to I actually almost turned Russian. They say I turned Russian. I drank vodka. I didn't get down to Country Club, but I got down to Popov vodka. It was $8.27 a fifth after tax at the time. That was like 13 years ago. But $8.27. And I remember the stores around here in Tanqueray. I found a store around here that was dirt cheap on Tanqueray. So I bought it all right. I bought all their fifths, all their everything. Every day I went in and bought two fifths and all their pints. Then they upped the price. Like they was selling a lot of it. Like everybody was coming in to get Tanqueray. Like, no, stupid. It was just my alcoholic butt going in to found a good deal. So I went and bought all the Tanqueray, and then next time they got the order, they decided to up the Tanqueray. I'm like, look, I even got the manager. I said, look, man, I'm the only one buying this. Had the nerve to up it. Oh, burnt me up. How did you come to do food challenges? I used to be at work all the time and on job sites, and people would say, "Hey, I'm taking a lunch break." Like, okay, so I go take a lunch break, and then they see me going back to work, and I stopped smoking cigarettes too. So I didn't have to stand around smoking cigarettes. So I would eat and go back to work, and everybody like, "Hey, we're taking a lunch break." I said, "All right, I already took my lunch break." They're like, "No, you didn't." Like, yeah, I did. So they started watching me, and they saw I took a lunch break. I just ate real quick and went back to work. Well, the new people come to the job to ask the other people while they're still on lunch break, "Hey, man, why is the guy the only one that don't never take a long lunch break?" And then they're like, "He took a lunch break." They're like, "No, he didn't." Like, yeah, he did. So a guy at work told me about a challenge over here 15 minutes from my house the next couple towns over. So I went to the challenge and the contest actually. Nobody's ever beat the challenge, the contest. It was you get 40 minutes and it's a challenge too, I guess there, but it's a challenge. They had a contest about the challenge. I guess that's how you say it. But uh, he told me I should go, so I went, and he was crazy enough to sign up for the contest too, knowing how fast I eat. Well, I ate it in 7 minutes and 15 seconds, and nobody even ate it like half of it in like uh, 40 minutes. So I'm picking my teeth after 7 minutes and 15 seconds. I'm about 10 minutes. I'm picking my teeth. I'm like, what's wrong with these people? And then I thought about it, like, man, maybe something's wrong with me. But then that's how I saw how fast I was compared to other people around here. So then I did a week later. I did a challenge uh, with a guy around here named Kyle the Hammer Hanner, and he's pretty fast. So I beat him at a chicken wing challenge. After that, I just wanted to do 5 challenges. I started typing on the computer, researching 5 of the top challenges in St. Louis, and that's all I was going to do. Just 5, and say, "Hey, I did the 5." That's all I wanted to do. Well, about 125 challenges later, here I am. No, Wayne, that was after gin and juice. Maybe gin and maybe that was because they used the regular Seagram's gin and juice. They didn't use the Tanqueray. Now I drank Tanqueray and I drank it with key lime at first, and then Mountain Dew. Then I just drank it straight. Then I had somebody pouring the whole fifth down my freaking throat when I was in the projects, pouring the whole fifth down my throat, and then about an hour later, I didn't remember too much. I remember I bought a lot of people some pizza. Remember that part. Yeah, Bombay. I didn't get to Bombay. I drank that a little bit, but Tanqueray was my thing. But other other than all that drinking talk, I'm probably pretty much done talking about the drinking stuff for for the night. Yep, Darren. Usually when I drink, though, well, when I drank, I didn't eat, and I was wondering why I was gaining weight. But I think 1/5 was like 3,500 to 5,000 calories in sugar or something. I looked up. It was like 15 shots in a fifth or in a pint. Fifth. I don't know, but yeah, I wouldn't eat nothing. Man, I didn't want to eat nothing when I drank. We had a meeting at Valvoline. Well, we had a meeting for Valvoline at this TGI Friday. So we get there. I already drank it like a pint before the meeting. You know what? I need to drink something. But then we get there and he was buying the drinks too, but not much. And so I asked the bartender guy, I said, "Hey, what's your strongest drink here?" And he's like, "A hurricane." I said, "Give me 2 of those." So my boss says, "Why'd you order 2?" I said, "Man, it's going to take too long to bring me another one." So when he brought me the 2, I said, "Hey, bring me 2 more." And he said, "Hey, no more for him." But I would tell him, he go, "What do you want to eat?" I said, "Give me this and put it in to-go box. I'm not eating nothing." So yeah, I would just take the food to go home. Yeah, Valvoline Instant Oil Change. I was a manager for 4 years, assistant manager, drinking every day. And manager even told me when he came downstairs, he knew when I drank about pretty much every day. He said, "Hey, Brandon, I know you work better than these a-holes here, even though you're drinking, but don't come to work too drunk." Man, I didn't know what that meant. So I was hiding bottles in the air filter boxes and everything downstairs. But they gave me the go ahead just to come on into work lit. So I came into work one day and he said, "Brandon, just go home." I thought I was fired. 3 days later, the other assistant manager came up to me and say, "Hey man, why don't you come to work the past 3 days?" I said, "Man, thought I was fired. He told me to go home." Well, apparently I was not fired until that day. The area manager used to come pick me up just to go to the all you can eat place down the street, Ponderosa. He always liked to see how many chicken wings I can eat. He would just pick me up from work. Like, "Hey, Brandon, come on." So we would go eat chicken wings. Yeah, I am excited to get the drone. I was just trying to get my Patreon to get up there a little bit more so I can have enough money to even mess with that thing. Hey, thanks, Tracy. Rest them big. I almost said big ASS. Rest them big feet of yours, and you have a good night. I appreciate you showing up. Hey, thanks, Darren. Yeah, I'm like, I'm just. That's why I'm so happy. I don't need alcohol or any kind of drugs to be happy anymore. Usually, like alcohol, they say it's a depressant. It's only a depressant, I guess, to a certain amount of time, which I don't know what that limit is to say, hey, they say, woo, I'm getting buzzed. I'm starting to feel this. And I never, I never got people that said, woo, I'm feeling this. I need to quit. Man, that is when I'm trying to get there. Well, it's a depressant once you get to a certain point, and then you start saying, like a like a country bar, like I lost my dog, I lost my house, lost my toolbox. So yeah, I'm like, what? Yeah. So after you get so much drinking, yeah, then it's a depressant because then you start thinking about stuff that in life that I guess I can only talk about myself. I was like in life that I messed up or anything like that. Because I used to be a deadbeat. Uh, my daughter, I always nagged because I had visitation rights from 8 to 5 at my mom's house with my daughter. Uh, always, man, she was always late. She never dropped my daughter off on time. 99% of the time, she would not show up to drop my daughter off. But she's coming in now, so I'm probably going to shut this off. She's hiding from the police, so she don't like to be on camera. Please help. Yeah, that's my cardboard. She did her own hair too. She's starting to do nails, so I'm on live on YouTube. See, she did her own hair. Bam, and she's about to do nails here too. So if you're close by, I might take a cut of that money since I'm advertising for her. But yeah, it's been like 2 hours and 15 minutes. So I think I'm going to have to get off here. I'm going to get off here at 12 o'clock at midnight. How about that? I'll give you another 11 more minutes. Yeah. But I used to drink a lot. And then I would say I would really want the visitation. I really, and I would try not to drink. And then maybe 30 minutes later, maybe an hour, I'm holding off, not drinking nothing, and I'm shaking, and I'm like, man, I just wanted to go drink. So after a while, it was like, you know what, the compulsion of drinking would take over, and I just wanted to do that. So pretty much I took care of everything, like took over everything in my life in the past. Anything that involved alcohol, I was there. If I could hide the alcohol, I would go. If I couldn't, I'll make an excuse not to go. Hey, thanks, Hugo. And every Friday at 9 p.m. Central, US, I will try to go live. Like try my best. So probably 95% of the time, I will be going live every single Friday at 9 p.m. Central. So you can set your clock on it, alarm clock. Uh, I will be going live. So and get your questions. If you got any questions for me, go ahead and write them down, put them in your phone so you don't forget, and ask the questions next time. I appreciate you showing up. Really do. Yeah, I think she was trying to get into modeling too. Uh, oh, Wayne, I'm sorry. When are you going live, man? Because I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna get off here. You should have told me what time you wanted to go live, and I would have got off here. Only 10 people's like watching now, but those are the 10 most important people right now because you're still here. Wayne, oh, for real though, man. I'm gonna start going live every Friday at 9 p.m. So if you wanted to let me know when you get off here and inbox me or something or text me, say like set a time so I know. I want to make sure I don't go too long. I want to make sure I go too long on this live, and you're trying to because I can only go. I only have to go an hour. You know, if you wanted to do it like 11 o'clock your time, because heck, it's gonna be like 1 o'clock by the time you start. Right when I was going live, I saw Dan was going live, so it sucked that we went the same time. But I'm gonna definitely stick with 9 p.m. Central Time. Uh, and I just want to keep it. I just want to keep it like that so everybody can just know that 9 p.m. Fridays that I'll be on. Always start late. I get home at 12:30. Okay. All right. Well, next time I'm gonna make sure I'll get off here at 11:30 my time. So if I'm on here on Fridays, Wayne, please do me a favor. I'm asking you to come on here and let me know that you're about to go live, or tell me a time you're going live, and then I'll cut this one off. Uh, I just wanted to do this before I went to sleep. I want to try to catch your live too as well, so I'll try to catch that right after I do this one before I hit the bed. But everybody here, if you guys go to Wayne Algenio's, I used to call it Algenio before I even knew Wayne. I watched the Subway challenge he did, and I talked about this guy, and I kept saying he's from California, so I had it all wrong. I said, "Man, this guy Wayne Algenio from California ate these Subway sandwiches in like crazy fast time," and I was just trying to get close to this Wayne Algenio guy, um, and had it all wrong. He ain't from California, and his name is not Algenio; it's Algenio. So I know that now. Sorry, my bad. Hey Wayne, that's what she said. Creepy, creepy. Jason, the auction shirt. This shirt I think went for the highest bid was 15, but I just entertained bids. I wasn't really selling it. Um, it might come to a time that I might be doing a live video of selling stuff around here to keep my YouTube going if Patreon does not work out. But everybody, I'm gonna go ahead and log off here. Well, I'm lying. I got 5 minutes. I said 12 midnight. Want a pair of Crocs? Go to Crocs.com, man. In a minute, I'm a breathable. In a minute, I'll be sponsored by Crocs. My goal, and I keep my goals high in life. I'm going to be a sponsor for Crocs. Okay. And if anybody works here for Crocs or has an uncle, granny, grandpa, cousin, niece, nephew, friend, or somebody that's not even a friend, be their friend and get me into Crocs. If they, any way possible, live by Crocs or know somebody that works there, get me in the door. My Crocs, by the time I'm done with my Crocs, these things are like no good. All crocked out. That's no Croc. Yeah, Oatman have to go to bed. It's like midnight here. All right. Well, I'm going to head and jump off here though, but I appreciate everybody watching and still watching, and that goes back and watch this live stream. If you watch the beginning of it and some of the middle of the Patreon, there's a Patreon video that I just put out a little bit before this live stream, just letting everybody know why I set up Patreon. Just trying to make a living and do videos at the same time. So, good night, everybody. Oh, Nicola Jacobs, thanks for coming. And I'm sorry I apologize, man, that you came right when I was getting off here. It's I've been on here for 3 hours, 2 hours and 57 minutes. So but if you go back and watch my live stream, and I'm gonna let you guys know one last time, set your alarm clock for right before 9 p.m. Central Time in the U.S. 9 p.m. Central. So set it for 8:30 p.m. Get your shower in, get you some popcorn, something to drink, and we'll just sit and talk for a couple hours. But good night, everybody. Thank you. And everybody go to Wayne's channel. He's about to go live. Thank you again, and you're welcome, Wayne. All right. Over and out. Peace.